All right, you guys, Kyle Kuhn back here to give you a quick little preview of the PTS5 class for the 2022 Yokohama World Triathlon Paris Series. On the PTS5 women's side, we've got three competitors. We got Miss Christina Miranda Zimbrano from Spain. We have Elisa Colpachi from the Ukraine, and Grace Norman from the US of A. So we're going to go ahead and just take a quick peek at what these ladies' strengths, weaknesses, what kind of athletes they are real quick. So Christina Miranda Zimbrano from Spain. She has only 5 starts in her World Triathlon career. Looks like 4 podiums. Only one of those in it looks like only one of those in a couple of like world. I'm not really sure. I can't even read my own notes. Ridiculous. But it looks like all of her wins kind of came in that off-road duathlon kind of start is so like I've said, it's a previous start list. A lot of these world triathlon starts include those off-road triathlons, duathlons, those kind of stuff. So it looks like this will be Christina's first WTPS start. She has one previous race against some PTS5 women in which it looks like she took 6th place in a World Cup, maybe, in A Coruña, Spain. That apparently was a very cold race last year. So some tough weather conditions. So that might serve her well this weekend. Elisa Colpachi from the Ukraine. Fairly, looks like she's a vet of the sport. 33 starts, 18 podiums, 7 wins. She did compete at the Paralympics in 2020 and actually in 2016. She took 5th and 6th, respectively, 5th in Tokyo and 6th in Rio. Previously in Yokohama, it looks like she was 2nd in 2021. Swam a 15:26, biked a 33:46, and ran a 20:26 total time of 1:11:47. So definitely has some experience on this course in recent years. And then the lady who is probably the hands down favorite to win this race, Grace Norman of the USA, 30 starts, 28 podiums, 16 victories. 2016, she was the Paralympic gold medalist. In Tokyo, she was the silver medalist, and just super young, very strong athlete. One of my teammates. Previously in Yokohama, the last time she raced here in Yokohama in 2019, she took 1st with a 11:22 swim, a 33:10 on the bike, and a 20:52 on the run for a total time of 1:07:49. So you can pretty much. Nothing is ever a sure thing, but Grace Norman probably your heavy favorite for this particular race. So let's go ahead and jump over to the men's PTS5 field. Pretty deep field. We got 9 athletes, 8 or 9 athletes on the start list. So you got Carlos Rafael Viana from Brazil. You got Ronan Cordero from Brazil. Ronan has been very strong at the start of the season. Just got to throw that out there. You got Moxary from Hungary, pretty young guy. George Peacegood, your 2020 silver medalist from Great Britain. David Bryant from Australia. Kichi Sato from Japan, and looks like Tatsuki Kaji from Japan, and Antoine Bess from France. So let's take a quick peek at these gentlemen. Carlos Rafael Viana from Brazil, 33 starts, 14 podiums, 6 victories in the Paralympics in 2020. So last year, Tokyo, he took 6th. Previously in Yokohama, it looks like 2016 was the last time he raced here. He took ninth. Pretty young guy, born in 1999, looks like. But yeah, no, that's exciting. Some young blood in the field. All right, looks like Ronan Cordero from Brazil. Keep an eye on this guy. He won the Continental Championships in Sarasota earlier this year. Really surprised a lot of people, beating the current world champion Chris Hammer, as well as the Tokyo bronze medalist Stefan Daniel. But Ronan, 11 starts, 8 podiums, 2 victories. At the Paralympics, he did take 5th in Tokyo. Previously in Yokohama, it looks like he did take 3rd here last year in 2021. Again, a young guy, born 1997. Young and definitely getting faster. Like I said, he beat Chris Hammer earlier this year with an incredible swim, incredible bike, incredible run. All right, Ben's Moxary from Hungary. 17 starts, 7 podiums, 4 victories. Previously in Yokohama, looks like he took 5th here in 2021. Again, very young guy, born year 2000. Looks like he's a former swimmer. Kind of has struggled at the WTPS level previously, but hey, early season race. He's got a good shot at getting on the podium here. Next up, like I said, George Peacegood, Great Britain, only British athlete here. Very experienced, 41 starts, 26 podiums, 9 wins. Like I said, your Paralympic silver medalist in Tokyo. Looks like he took 7th in Rio as well. So big improvement from Paralympics to Paralympics. But previously in Yokohama, looks like last year George did take 1st here. So look, George is one of the strongest, one of the strongest swim bikers on the entire circuit. He's normally in that mid 9-minute range for the swim. Very, very strong on the bike. He also competes in road cycling apart from triathlon. So yeah, look for George to really get after it on that swim and try to defend his title here from last year. All right, David Bryant from Australia, 11 starts, 8 podiums, 5 wins to his name. Looks like he did compete in the Paralympics last year. Took 7th in Tokyo. He doesn't have a previous start here in Yokohama and only one other WTPS start, and looks like one World Championship start as well. He has been strong in the World Cups though, so very, very strong in World Cup performances. So can he translate that to this WTPS level? I guess we will wait and see. All right, Mr. Kichi Sato from Japan, previously in Yokohama. Looks like he's taken 9th and 5th here a couple of times. Veteran of the sport, 46 starts, 10 podiums, 5 wins. He did compete at the Paralympics looks like in Rio he competed at the Paralympics, took 11th in Rio. He did not compete in Tokyo though. But again, hometown race, very experienced guy. Let's see what he can do here. All right, Tatsuki Kaji from Japan, 22 starts, 7 podiums, 4 victories. Previously in Yokohama, looks like he took 12th in 2021. So kind of near the back of the field a little bit, but nothing to sneeze at. So best of luck to you, my friend. And then finally we have Antoine Bess from France, 23 starts, 8 podiums, 2 victories, only two WTPS race starts in looks like 2017 to 2018. Both of his race starts were in Edmonton, so hasn't really been a contender on the World Triathlon Para Series racing scene, but You know, I mean, it's start of a new Paralympic cycle. You know, a lot of guys eager to make their name. So let's get excited and see what he can do, Mr. Antoine Bess from France. All right, you guys. So we've covered PTWC, PTS 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next video, we are going to do a nice deep dive into the class that, of course, is very near and dear to my heart, PTVI. So stay tuned.